Good morning, guys. Good Saturday morning to you. Not been putting out a whole lot of content because I've been on vacation, but let me tell you something. Being on vacation, coming back, I've had a hard time sleeping. And it's kind of crazy because sometimes it's so easy I can do it with my eyes closed. Out on a, whatever you want to call this, hardy plank board. What's bad is I got a window right by one of the dirtiest spots on here, so I have to be creative with that and try not to blast a bunch of water in there, because as far as I know, nobody lives here. This is one of those houses that I got from my uncle. He's a contractor, and he sends me stuff from time to time. Just a lot of people think you can't wash this hardy plank, and then they're scared because when you put it out there, they think you're going to blast all the paint off because they're used to people doing it the old way. But we soft wash it. All that green, all that's going to come off. The biggest thing on this one's going to be the wasp. I've never seen a wasp on a house like this before. It's pretty. Oh, now I get it. The wasps were behind the shutters. That's why I've never seen it before. They got the shutters off of this place. That's why I've never seen it. Because I was going to say, I've never seen shutters like this, or a house like this before with the shutters. Well, not the shutter, but I've never seen a house with this many wasps on it. But they got the shutters laying up front. They want me to wash them separate. I get it now. I get it now. It's going to be a super easy job to take care of today. Good easy day on a Saturday. Just show you guys now, if you guys are running this 0G, you can't run this 0G hose live without pulling the whole thing out. Okay, it folds up. That's what it's meant to do. It's not supposed to stay like a solid line like the pressure line, or even this. You know, your good water hose is going to be like this Polybraided. You can run that through there and it doesn't pinch and it doesn't collapse. So if you're going to run your water hose, you know, I got 150 foot on here. Most of the time I need 50 foot and that's it. But I like to have extra in case I do. So I have the pressure washer quick connected right there with a plug. And what I do is I just keep a quick connect on here. So the first 50 foot, get off there. The first 50 foot I have connected like that. So like on a job like I'm on today, I don't need 100 foot. Disconnect it and bring it over and hook it up. That way I don't have to have the water running through 100 foot of hose extra. So I just brought that over, hooked it up, pull the slack out. But I don't have, I know it's in a kink, I gotta pull up a little bit more. But I don't have all that running through 100 foot of hose and not needing it. It's the hose reel, but heck, if I don't have to have it run through it, I'm not going to. So just a little tip. I would recommend running this live if you plan on pulling it off every time, because this hose is durable and it's amazing. But if you're not running it, if you're not pulling the whole thing off, it's not gonna do you any good. It's gonna hurt you more than anything. But I just keep a little quick connect on it. And what's on the other end of this one is the opposite of that, the coupler right there. That way, if I do have to have it, all I got to do is take that and hook it over there to that. So just a little tip for you. I'm gonna get you guys set up and get hoses pulled and get busy. Alright guys, I would say it's a Monday, but it's a Saturday. But first time lapse I shot. Anybody guess what's going on here? First time lapse I shot, I wasn't getting any draw off the downstream ejector. So I sprayed that whole house. For nothing. All I did was wet it. I didn't get anything clean. All right, well, I was just bragging, I think a few videos back, about how that downstream injector was holding up. How I had said it, I thought the shark bite was going to rust and fail. So, shouldn't have done that to begin with. But this is something that I've expected. I've seen a minor leak, and I'm not upset about this at all because I was trying something new when I replaced this hose, or instead of replacing this hose, I spent $15 at Napa and had another one made. And surprisingly, instead of the hose failing, the fitting failed. Probably rust from the hose, whatever. So, again, instead of throwing this one away, I'm going to take it down and try to get it repaired again. But in the meantime, I'm going to see if 100 foot of hose is enough for that. Now the way I have this set up is that fitting matches the other end. And so now all I got to do is pull my hose, get this up, don't get full of dirt, and see if 100 foot of hose is going to get me over here to what I need. So far I've wet this house down and not had didn't have any success with that because I was just wetting it. I wasn't cleaning nothing. I wasn't drawing any mix. Get that fixed. Kind of had to rig that up for the time being. But when you build your own stuff, and you know how it works, you know what to do. And that's just part of building it yourself. If you do it yourself, you know what to do to fix it. And if you're out working, there's nobody else out here to fix it for me. Boom. So, it's all on me. I got to be the one to fix it. I got to be the one to figure it out. That's part of being in business. This whole thing with me redoing my rig this year was to be easier on me, and man, it has been tremendous. But I know when something's not right. I know when something goes wrong, so I'm able to fix it when it does. Now, I have another 100 foot of hose in the truck waiting to be put on, but for another $15, I can probably go back down here, repair this one, and use it again. Now, I had said before that I was gonna, when it popped, I was just gonna give way, replace it. And the only reason I'm not gonna do that this time is because it wasn't the hose that failed, it was the fitting. So, yeah, just one thing after another today. I watched this whole side of this house, watched that whole side and this side, and I'm like, why is these cobwebs not coming down? Why is this not happening? Why is it not working like it should? And I couldn't figure it out. Well, come to find out, I wasn't drawing nothing. So, I had to get that fixed. I got that fixed, and then I hear it pop. And I knew exactly what it was. But honestly, to my surprise, I thought it was going to be the hose failing, not the fitting, which it was leaking at the fitting, so I should have expected the fitting. But anyway, that's just the price of doing business, I guess you could say. And I'm going to turn the water back on and get back at it. Up. Got the customer following me around, so I ain't trying to say too much, but boy, oh boy, does it look better. Had a hose blow, fitting messed up, downstream didn't want to pull. I mean, you name it, it just about happened on this one, but I got through it. Customer had me come in, show me his handy dandy digital antenna. Yeah, it's just building rapport. More hands you shake, the more money you make, and I believe that. So if he wants to show me his new gadget, I'll oblige. So anyway, just getting these after pictures. All these wasp nests didn't come down. I didn't expect them to. But my uncle that's painting it said he could take care of them, so he's going to get them. But boy, they just stick. No matter how much you put in it, they stick. And I ain't gonna blast the old paint off just to get them off when you can just knock them off with a broom or whatever. But got this one took care of. It looks like it's still dirty, but it just has those things on it. But I got an old shovel handle that I keep in the truck, and I'm gonna knock those off before I leave. He said he'd get them, but I'm gonna get them. That way it's just one less thing he's got to do. But finished up on this one, that's a wrap. Don't think all these guys just show you the highlight reels that everything's always peaches and cream, because it isn't. Because if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have issues. Trust me. But that's my time for the day, and we'll see you next time.